Hi, I'm here with Paul Dobson, who's part of the International Relations Department of the CNE, which is Venezuela's National Electoral Commission. He's just going to explain a bit about what the CNE is and how it works.
The CNE is the National Electoral Council, which in Venezuela is one of the 5 independent powers of state, which make up the state apparatus in Venezuela. In Venezuela we have the executive, the legislative, the citizens, the electoral, and the National Assembly, which are the 5 powers of state. We are the body which is in charge of setting up all of the electoral processes, managing the electoral register, and a whole range of other activities in between elections. So tomorrow we have the 24th election since 1999, in less than 20 years. We'll be managing 2 different electoral registers, one for the presidential elections, which is an electoral register of just over 20 million people, and one for the state legislative councils, which all across Venezuela will also be electing tomorrow, which is an electoral register of 18.8 million people. For the presidential elections we have 4 candidates on the ballot paper. We have 2 candidates who you could describe as right-wing candidates. One is an evangelical businessman called Javier Bertucci. One is a politician who used to be a governor of Lara State called Henry Falcon. And we have 2 candidates on the left, political left you could say. One is the current president Nicolas Maduro, and one is an alternative left-wing candidate called Reynaldo Quijada. So Venezuelan electors will be electing from these 4 candidates tomorrow for the next president for the next 6 years. We have over 14,000 voting centres set up across the country already equipped with the voting machines in place and all of the apparatus they need. We have over 40,000 voting booths or voting machines which will be activated tomorrow for voters to come and vote. Voting will go from 6 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the afternoon, as long as there are no more people in the queue. If there are people in the queue, the voting booth is obliged to stay open longer. We've currently carried out 10 of the 13 audits of the electoral process. Every electoral process in Venezuela has a series of audits, everything from the software of the machines, the electoral register, the electoral books, and so on. We've carried out 10 of these 13 audits so far. Tomorrow we will be carrying out the citizens audit, which is a unique element of the Venezuelan electoral process, whereby we check that the electronic vote corresponds to the paper backup which the machines generate. So we have a mixed system here of electronic and paper backup in the votes. The citizens audit is unique in the world. There's no electoral process which has this, and this is a public activity. We invite citizens from the community to come into the voting centres at the end of the day and observe this. All of the audits are carried out in the presence of party political witnesses from the left, from the right, all of the candidates, and international observers, technicians, politicians, academics, journalists, and so on.
Perfect, thank you very much.
No problem.